made, because this is really, really a life-changing decision you can make. So just quickly, briefly, as we go into the presentation, is that Manatech was founded in 1994, so we've been in business for over 25 years. Right now operating in more than 25, 26 different countries all over the world, so we've got a global footprint. We're also a public company listed on the NASDAQ, and of course we follow the Direct Selling Association. So just quickly, what makes Manatech unique is, obviously being a research and development company, number one is we in the health and wellness industry. Now, if you want to be one of the competitive, companies in this industry, there's a few things that I believe is really, really of vital importance. And the first thing is obviously the patents that you have. Are the products that you have proprietary? Are they something that's unique just to you and your company? Now, Manatech have got more than 140 patents globally on our technology. So really, from a patent point of view, you can't buy these products anywhere else. The next part about this is that we have got science to back up our claims. We have got studies that indicate the product can help with cognitive function, digestive function, immune function, and many, many other things as well. And the thing of Manatech I really love about this company is that they're really putting their money where their mouth is, in the sense of having peer-reviewed journals. And right now there's more than 12 or 13 double-blind studies on technology as well. And as I mentioned earlier, 70 peer-reviewed studies as well. And we've got a very, very disruptive technology, which is actually one of the requirements to be one of the forerunners in this health and wellness industry, which is now massive, more than a couple of $1 trillion a year as revenue that the health and wellness industry does. So, of course, the other thing with Manatech is we guarantee our product. We've got a 90-day money-back guarantee on our technology, which for me is just incredible. The next part, just quickly, what I want to share with all of you is that we have got a donation through consumption model, which you'll see there is M5M. So every single month when you buy the product for yourself, you'll nourish a child in need every month as well. And of course, from a business point of view, for those that are looking at the business as an opportunity, it's completely part-time, which is one of the the benefits of having a home-based business. And so many people are looking at home-based businesses at the moment. And then, of course, low startup cost. It doesn't cost you your arm and a leg to start a business. You can start for next to nothing. And you've got the opportunity to completely build a scalable business all over the world. And then, of course, you've got international footprint where you can actually have other associates and business partners on board. And, of course, you can also have customers in any one of those markets. So it's completely turnkey. All you need to do is go out there and go talk to people about the product and service. So just quickly, one of the questions a lot of people know is, where does the money come from? Now, traditionally what happens is that about 20% of the money goes into production and about 80% of the money goes to advertising and marketing. So Manatech is really a word-of-mouth company or a direct selling company. In other words, is that 56% of the turnover of the company goes towards research and development to run the company, and then about 44% gets paid out into commissions, incentives, also to the Mission 5 Million Foundation. So we're also making a massive contribution in the world as well. One of the things I always share with people is that very often people say, well, if this stuff is so good, why have I never heard of it? And it's because no one's ever told you about it, because you're not going to see Manatech on billboards or ads or television programs or anything like that. You're literally only going to find out about this if someone tells you about it. So just quickly, just into the product, is we are obviously products. We've got a lot of different products, but we really are what made us unique in the marketplace is we discovered something called Glycan, which is the pioneering study of glycobiology, and it's just the term that's really used to describe the technology of self-to-self communication in the body. We've got a global scientific advisory board, which makes sure we get the best technologies to market, and of course, to date, we've been issued, as I mentioned earlier, over 138, 140 patents globally, with 90 of them being current, and obviously some of them are pending as well. Products are made under good manufacturing practices, which really make sure that they're pure and safe and standardized. And of course, we've got NSF certification on products as well. And as I alluded to earlier, we've got more than 17 published clinical trials. So basically with Manatech, how you got to get on board is you either get on board as a customer, and which means there's no joining fees, or you, which is really incredible. You can just literally associate these refer you. You can earn loyalty points up to 20%. You get the products at a wholesale price, and you can refer more customers to get more loyalty points, which is great from a customer point of view. And it's basically like having your own account directly through the company buying at wholesale. Or you might decide to be an associate, which costs 600 Rand to sign up. You can buy a bunch of products as well. So I would say, it's going to cost you anything from 1,500 to maybe 5,000 Rand if you're getting a decent bunch of products. And you're also obviously entitled to earn 20% back in loyalty points. You get the products at a wholesale price, and of course you get to earn the the 6 different ways of earning commission, and of course you get to go on incentives from the company as well. So basically there's 6 different ways to earn with Manitech. Now the first is the customer bonuses, which is basically you earn off that off your customers. Then the next one would be the first order bonus, which means that when you refer someone the very first time, you get 25% back on whatever the order as a product. We've got mentoring bonuses, uni-level commission payouts, leadership check match, and global bonus pools. So I don't want to get into too much detail on on all these different ways of paying out, but there's literally only 6 ways of earning. I just want to focus quickly just on the first 2, which is the first and the second way. And basically, all that is really is about building a customer base. And so I want you to think about people who can benefit from the product. And you'll either be earning anything from 10 to about 25% back on all your customers on a monthly basis. So just over to the next slide. Once you have built a team of about 500 points and you help 2 other people do the same thing, you then call it a director, which you'll see on the top left-hand side. And directors earn anything from about 750 Rand right up to about 3,750 Rand if they get the fast start bonus, which means that you complete the cycle of getting 2 associates on board with 500 points within your first month. The next goal is to help 4 people. You then call the silver director, which means you qualify for a few other extra commissions. And silver directors can earn anything from about 2,000 Rand all the way up until about 5,750 Rand on a monthly basis if they get the fast start bonus as well. Then, of course, the next step is to duplicate. And once you become an executive director, you've got about 6,000 points in your organization, including your order with all your business partners, orders together, and it's got the right structure. And executive directors at 6,000 points earn anything from about 3,500 Rand up into about 10,000 Rand a month. And I have seen checks for bigger than that. Of course, if you duplicate that again, which means you've helped your 4 people, also that your associates also get to silver director, you then called a silver executive director, where you're earning anything from about 7,500 up into about 15,000 a month, and I've also seen a lot more than that. So that's also a great commission to get people to, because in the times we are right now, 7,500 to 15,000 makes a massive difference in people's lives. And as you can see there, the potential earnings of that level is up to about 20,000 Rand. The next step is to become a gold executive director, which is about 20,000 points in your organization. That checks anything from 15 to about 30,000 a month. And then, of course, if you did help all your 4 silver directors become silver executive directors, then, of course, you're a presidential director, where you earn anything from about 50,000 up into about 60,000 Rand a month as a presidential director. And once again, just on the right-hand side, you'll see some of the other levels. And bronze presidentials at 80,000 points, it's around 80,000 Rand a month. It can be more, it can be a little bit less. Of course, silver presidential, 160,000 points, anything from around 120,000 a month. Gold presidentials are around 160 to 180,000 a month, and it can be a lot more. And of course, platinum presidential, give or take, around 250,000 a month, but it can also be a lot more depending on the volume and your structure. So basically, I hope that helps with just a quick brief overview of how the compensation plan works, a little bit about Manitech, but get back to the person who obviously shared this with you, as they'll be able to expand a lot more detail. And if you've got any questions, please jot them down, and we'll get them answered for you. And I look forward to welcoming you to Manitech and applauding your success. Have a wonderful day, and I hope this has been of benefit.